T-Rexx adventure seekers here, checking out the Cabwaylingo State Forest. We're staying in cabin 4. Let's see. Coming into cabin 4 here at Cabwaylingo State Forest. This is the biggest of the cabins with 3 bedrooms. So you enter into the main room here. Nice dining area. Kitchen's back here to the right with a door that exits out to your fire pit, I believe. Got a little side porch and your fire pit. You got a half bath here, and then the kids' room here with 2 twin beds. When we come over to this side, you have 2 full-size beds. On the front here is one with a full bathroom. Nice and clean. You got a closet in each room. And then this back bedroom here is same deal, but no bathroom. Full-size bed with a closet. Let me show that. Yeah. Here we go. Cute little headboard.
Oh, you can also tie stuff like
Yep, lots of plugs, little dressers, plenty of seating. And just the one TV for your kids who are looking for entertainment. Good size.
But one thing I wanted to show about Cabwaylingo is when you're coming down the road to get to your cabin, it's about a standard 8-9 foot wide. I'm in a 1500 pulling a 16-foot trailer that's 8 foot wide. I didn't have a problem with it, but I know if you come down here in a large group and you've got a dually with a 20+ foot trailer pulling a couple of machines, it's going to be a little tight. So keep that in mind when you come down here. We're staying in cabin number 4. Here's cabin number 5 and cabin number 6. But when you come through here, here's the end of the cul-de-sac. We didn't have too difficult of a time making a U-turn to face outward. But I just wanted to show you guys, like, they don't want you driving on the grass. So they put rocks here so you don't drive on the grass. But again, this is for the groups that come down here pulling 3 or 4 machines at a time. You might have a little difficulty. The overhead isn't the problem. I believe it's the width that some trucking trailers are going to have a difficult time with. Again, I was able to do it, but I'm in a 1/4 ton truck, short bed with a 16-foot trailer. So just keep that in mind. If you come down here, you might have room down here in this cul-de-sac to make a U-turn. All right, so I just wanted to go over the tablet that we got from Arnie. It's the Samsung, and it comes with the Backcountry app. So it took us a little bit to figure it out. In our home, we could see the screen perfectly, so we had to adjust the screen and the lighting. But I just want to show you how you're able to track and set waypoints. First thing we did was we marked our cabin so that we had home base, and cabin number 4 is where we stayed. So you can see how many times that we went back and forth on Trail 6, which is the connector to get over to the office to where we could get our trail maps and passes, because it's our first time down here this year. Okay. From there, you can see our highlighted route that we did, mostly HMT trails up here to the fire tower. So how you set your waypoint is you put your cross where you want to go to the left, top left of your screen, hit list, tracks, waypoints. We still have the help desk up because we're learning how to do this. You just hit OK. And Tick Ridge Lookout Tower, you hit it. Again, the help desk will come up. Hit go to. Then you hit OK. And it shoots your GPS line how to get there. Okay. From here, it'll tell you got 1.8 miles if that's a straight line. Okay. From there, you're going to figure out what trail you need to take to get to it. Okay, we didn't go straight to it. We rode all over the place, and I'll show you that here in a second. So anyways, when you do that and you want to track the route you took, okay, to record a track so you know which way you went, so you don't either double your, if you don't want to do the same trail twice, or you want to go to a point and come back, you just hit location, record a track, and it starts recording you. Okay? When you get to your destination and you want to go to somewhere else, which on the Bob T maps, but it's on the paper trail maps, from there, we went around the Hatfield McCoy over to the rock formation, which is on Trail 22, where Trail 61 comes into 22. There's a big rock overhang. So it's on the paper map, but not on Bob T. So we marked it, set it as a waypoint, and then we set a track to record ourselves over. You stop your waypoint if you don't want to go there anymore, or you went there, you just go to location and hit stop go to. Okay, it'll ask you, are you sure? Yes, and that goes away. Okay. What we did here at Cabwaylingo was we started from our cabin, went over to the trailhead connector. We mostly did greens and blues, and I can assure you that even the blues were very, very, very easy. So if you're looking for easy trails, this is the place to go. We went up and around, stayed here. This is East Lynn trails. We didn't hit any of these over here. Came down, got on the paved road over here to East Lynn trails. Okay, here it's marked East Lynn horses. We got to about probably a mile or two in. Okay, we ran up this road on accident because we missed a turn. But there's actually a pretty cool log yard up here that the guys are actively logging, so it's pretty cool to see. We got to here and had to turn around because it was so overgrown with brush that we couldn't get through the trail. So we got to a clearing, turned around, and came back. And when I mean it was thick, it took over the entire trail, and we weren't about to ride in that. Okay, as you can see on my machine, I don't have windows. I've got really low doors that basically cover over my thigh, and that's about it. So we weren't having that stuff. Sorry. From there, we came back to now this is all paved road. We came all the way down here to Dingess Tunnel. Okay, that is an awesome tunnel. If you don't mind some road travel, do it. It's highly recommended. From there, we went down to Laurel Lake. We thought we could go swimming in it, but we couldn't. So the kids were pretty disappointed, so we just ate a quick lunch. From there, we did this green outlaw trail, which was actually very groomed to perfection, wide and very clean. And from there, we just backtracked over, and then we took these outlaws here to connect back to Hatfield and McCoy. And a majority of these were creek bottom, which were absolutely awesome. We didn't record any of the creeks, but I'm sure a lot of y'all have already been through here. Turkey Creek Road is actually, I guess, a state maintained road, but it's all creek bottom. Okay. And then from there, we picked up Hatfield and McCoy, Blue Trail 82, and it wasn't difficult at all. It was actually wide and smooth. It was actually like a green trail, to be honest. From there, we looped up. We actually did do a black trail because I wanted to see how difficult it was, considering the greens and blues were very, very easy. This is Black Trail 74 right here that connects to 79. And it was a steep decline, cross a creek bottom, which you can see right here. You cross that creek right there, and you have a steep incline, and then that's it. So if you want to test yourself a little bit, but you're nervous, that is probably the easiest black trail I've ever done in my life. From there, we went back up to the fire tower and around. Over here, this store here, it's the grocery store. They sell deli meat, hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, stuff like that. Anything fried you can think of. And they also have fuel. At the time, I think they're $3.50 a gallon. And this is all paved road that you can get to and head back over to Cabwaylingo State Park to the cabin. Okay.